Good morning. First of all, I want to say happy holidays to everyone. I'm, in this healing process that I was going through, I just want to let you guys know that, of course, it has ups and downs, which I always tell you guys every single time. But I have never been more grateful for the process ever since I started it than today. Well, recently. I had to make major cutbacks in order for me to live a different life. And even with that, I still have a lot of cleaning up to do. Like, it's not perfect. But I've noticed, like, for example, if you guys don't know me, my recent way of making income was basically very dark, very just not me. It wasn't conducive for me. It just didn't allow me for growth. It allowed me to be too comfortable. It allowed negativity. It allowed negative mindsets. It allowed just terrible things. Now, one thing I could say, sorry guys, I had to make sure that this was still that you could hear myself. One thing I could say, when I made this major cutback, I was stressed out. Like I don't understand how am I going to make this income because I have things to take care of and I don't know what to do. And I'm basically walking by faith and not by sight. I just made a sacrifice because I felt like I was constantly battling within trying the good and the evil and trying to make myself become something I'm not versus what I want to be. And it's just like, I had to put a fine line between it. And like I said, even though it still needs cleanup, today I realize slowly but surely, even though I was going through a moment where I was going through instant gratification, where money was coming from left to right with by all means, now I have more reasons to be grateful because when money was coming out of nowhere, it was like I knew where the money was coming from, and it wasn't positive things. But now the money actually comes to me, and it's more chances to be grateful because I'm like, okay, for example, it was little things like my bed had broke because the people who moved my house, they didn't do a good job um, putting it together, but I didn't notice till afterwards, and unfortunately, that's just the truth. Now my bed is back. It took months, but my bed is back off the ground, and I'm just like so grateful. Like I'm like, thank you God. I woke up today like, thank you God. Like I am not sleeping on the floor right now. I'm on a whole bed frame and everything like that. So what I can really say, when you make the proper cutbacks, and there's more things of course for me to be grateful for, like financially I've been able to still take care of my bills and still do what I got to do. But I say that to say is that when you make major cutbacks, and I know a lot of people fear like getting rid of things that don't no longer serve you purpose in order to chase a dream or something that may be conducive for you and allow self-growth. When you get rid of the negativity and negative things and negative environments, putting boundaries up and actually putting yourself in a bubble where you actually filter these negative things out, I know a lot of people worry. It's like, what's next? How am I going to do that? Like, for example, fears that came on in my mind is like, how is my bills getting paid? How is this? How is that? When you take away the worry and you actually focus on what the main goal is, you could literally look and figuratively how far you came. I'm so grateful that I did this. Like I almost like it makes me want to cry because months ago I didn't think I would ever be able to do this, and I kept postponing it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna save a certain amount of money, and then money just started not coming to me at all. Like, but I finally feel grounded in my decision. I finally, that's why I'm grateful today. I'm actually grounded in the decision that I made. I don't feel like I made a bad decision anymore. I was regretting a lot, and it just goes to show that, guys, if you are feeling any type of way about something that you do that causes either instant gratification or doesn't make you happy, or anything that you just feel like you rushed into, take a step back, process life, and honestly, Look how far you came. And make proper decisions that allow self growth. So if you already regulated this and you're positive this is what you want to do and this is what you want to do for the rest of your life, don't worry about the income. Don't worry about the miracles. Don't worry about all of those things, and just be grateful for how far you're going to go, because it's going to happen. Don't put a time frame on it. Just be grateful, because I'm waking up more grateful than I used to be. And if you believe in God, when I used to wake up, I never really was such a religious person. I just used to know I get it. I go out and get it by myself. So, honestly, what's God doing for me? But now it's like when these miracles are happening, and I sacrificed all these sacrifices that I made in order to be aligned with the universe and aligned with God. Everything is aligning with me now. And that's why I'm grateful for. I've been 2 years in this, 2.5 years, maybe three, in this healing journey. And today lies a day that I'm grounded in it. And I am actually like, everything's flowing well. Like I'm I finally feel like I have great people around me. I finally feel like everything just flows properly to me. I have a routine, I'm disciplined, and little things, the littlest things I appreciate. The littlest things. Like, I appreciate my auntie helping me find a job. I appreciate, like, it's little things that I used to be like brushing it off. But there's people who are living less. And I'm so grateful. Like, I literally woke up like, this was probably the best sleep I had, because my bed is not on the ground anymore. And my house is finally looking up to par. And I fixed my AC because it was damaged. Like, it's so much things. But I have a reason to be here. And I know this is pretty lengthy, but this was just a quick little intervention that I went through this morning. I just want to remind you guys, don't stop. Don't stop healing because negatives come up. Don't stop healing because you're not on common grounds. Don't stop healing because you're confused. Don't stop healing because your love life or anything like that. Don't stop healing because there's an end goal. And one day you will feel grounded. One day you will feel confident that you made the right choice. Bye, guys. This was Escape Adrena, by the way.